Get a quick breakdown on Popeye. I told you I'm gonna do a whole lot of quick videos where I'm just be explaining a couple of the guys that I was locked up with. You know what I'm saying? They charged and everything, what they did, you know what I'm saying, type of person they was, and, you know what I'm saying, shit I learned from them. So boom, Popeye. Popeye was one of the same folks. He real laid back, you know what I'm saying, cool, shortcut, you know what I'm saying, he be having a little reading glasses on, remind you of a motherfucking, like a cool, silent ass hitman, like crazy, like you know this nigga, he got tattoos everywhere, you tell he was crazy as fuck in the past time, like, over the time where he was just locked up, before he was locked up, you could tell, like, he was in the field, over in the field, you know what I'm saying, so, that shit. Pop out his motherfucker on Sully was SD. You know what I'm saying? SD. I'm gonna do a story time on him later too. SD, obviously, he been in that bitch for then that 6 years back and forth off them attempts, and now he in that bitch off the beat. He ain't never coming home for sure. I know if you catch an in-house body, you're done. You know, it's off the rip. So, like I said, Pop Out, me and Pop Out was on the same phone line with SD. This was Pop Out phone line. I said, he real cool, he a worker. So like I said, he always out, he was real considerate of me, you know what I'm saying? Cause SD, his solid, they go get on. But for the most part, they never got out in the morning time. So I'm on the phone all morning, you know what I'm saying? They'll get on later. They don't get no fuck, they do what they do. They get on the phone one time, be done with the phone, down there all day. You know what I'm saying? They been in this bitch. They got what they need, you know what I'm saying? He always got a motherfucking $100 motherfucker on goddamn commissary every week. Always doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He cool, collective ass nigga. I say he been in this bitch probably 3 years now. Damn, Papa, what the fuck you doing? Man, folks. So one day, he said he was outside, he was going to the gas station, or he was with the guys, he went to the gas station, was getting some drinks, some shit. I don't know. I think they were trying to pull him over and they weren't going. You know what I'm saying? Especially off the real, you know what the fuck going on down that way. Off the real, dumb niggas hot. They hot as fuck. So, motherfuckers say, I guess they end up motherfucker trying to slide, get up on that high speed. Motherfucker got up on their ass. They chasing the whole motherfucker away. Then I guess the motherfucker must have crashed into him or something like that. They end up crashing. I think he said it was a crash. And somehow they end up getting some type of distance away from each other, I guess, because the other police end up hopping out and going towards the other police cars. And he say, he instantly started blinking at him. He say he started blinking at 12. From there, when he started popping his shit, and they ass started blinking back at his ass too, and they caught his ass twice, one time in the arm and one time in his motherfucking leg, and that's really how he ended up getting caught, cause, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker knew who they shot, like, and he couldn't move around, couldn't get away from that shit. Nigga, what the fuck was you out there doing? From him, like, really, he was in that bitch off motherfucker attempt on the police officer. So he been in this bitch 3 years, don't know when he going home, but you know what I'm saying, like, he was real cool, calm ass motherfucker, nigga. Like, he would never think he even had none of that shit. But at the same time, you would, just by looking at him, like I said, his demeanor, his tattoo, and if you drop it over and you know him, like, he gonna let you know, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he was on. He was cool, like, you ain't see that nigga anxious about nothing. Like, one of them real cool, quiet ass motherfucking Mexicans. I'm talking about, but you know he hold rank for sure. Like I said, this his phone line. Like, he popping, he good. He always well. He walking around this bitch like he know this bitch. Like, he been in this bitch. And, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Oh damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, like I said, I always used to ask the guys, like, damn, if you could have did something different, or, you know what I'm saying, if this shit was, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like, how you feel about this shit, you know, and when you learn, let he, you know what I'm saying, like, it is what it is. He ain't never type of nigga to think about shit like that, like, if we could have did something different, because he feel like this is life he living in, and it is what it is, and him dwelling on that go put him in a mad state that's gonna make him not be able to deal with his time. And that shit helped me, because, you know what I'm saying, around that time, like I said, this was the beginning of Division 10 1D, so this is the first time me being in the trench. I was Division 8 for that little month, but now I'm in Division 10 where I got to actually lock up, so this different. It's my first time having to actually be locked up every motherfucking day and shit, just anxiety and Being on the phone, my baby mama, me and that bitch is always going through all type of shit on that motherfucking phone, no cap. So we was well, like I said. She was coming to every motherfucking week, never missed a motherfucking week the whole entire time I was gone. But like I said, Papa get on that phone once, or like I said, he was a worker, so he used to be out there all the time. Motherfucker, make it doing shit for motherfuckers, but he was on that phone a little bit, you know what I'm saying, talking to his girl. He was good, and he ain't had no smoke at all. You know what I'm saying? I had a stack of pictures and shit, motherfucker, let me check it out sometime, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool ass life. Like, you could tell he was definitely overly active, but at this point in time, you could tell, like, he was done with that shit, because he really ain't know how this shit was gonna go. And like I said, Sally SD and that nigga got real smoke too. He just left. He told me like he just left Stateville because he just got done serving his motherfucking time for attempt that they dropped down to armed discharge or some shit, and he did like 5 years behind that bitch type shit, and he been in the county for about a year or two now, waiting on it because he had an attempt. And then like I said, as soon as I left, it was probably like a couple months later, maybe, no, it probably was like a good 8 months, 9 months later, bro. I'm scrolling on Facebook and I see him. Nigga, you can't miss this shag. Inmate kills motherfucker his cellmate. What the fuck? Nigga caught an in-house body in that bitch. That shit fucked me up. I'm gonna make my story about Babyface later, but that shit was crazy. Like I said, this is Sally, so when you, especially if you around that shit, and like, they was real close. So it's like, you never know where they motherfucking head was at. And I learned so much shit, like, cause they used to tell me so much, boy, yo, meatball case, boy, you good, calm down, you ain't gotta worry about the song. Nigga, what the fuck y'all mean? 35 pills don't sound good, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about? I don't know, man, I don't know. But nigga, I found out, and that helped me a whole lot. Fun, they used to let me know, nigga, yo shit, meatball, nigga, I'm in this bitch off for a temp murder. Oh, damn. All right. I'm fine. You ain't lying. I'm talking about I'm calm as hell. Calm, feeling good after that. Like, it's hard to say it, but they knew what they was doing. They knew that shit helped 100%. I'm talking about them not telling me. They was telling me those stories and telling me everything that they was going through and how long they been in here and the bitches that broke bad. All, like I said, literally 90% of the niggas in the county got a snitch on their case. 100%. This is not no fact. This is not no count. Guys, most of the niggas in the county, every nigga got a snitch on their case. All these niggas did snitch. They mama, they cousin, they auntie, they best friend, everybody. I guarantee you, every last one of them niggas had a snitch on their motherfucking case. Unless you did wrong, like, unless they caught you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did wrong and right, and they, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers seen you, and you don't need no snitch. Other than that, all the niggas that was in that bitch behind real drama, that's what they call it out the rim. That nigga, I got real drama, nigga. You got meatball. I ain't got no meatball, but on the guys, I had meatball. I did not understand that shit at the time. I had meatball, real little ass meatball, spaghetti meatball. Really, it was nothing for them, but they was keeping me real. They was keeping that shit pumped in my head, letting me know whenever I was feeling like I was irritated. And it was really because sometimes I get on the phone, my baby mama, this bitch will hang up on me sometimes when we get into it. Like, bitch, I can't, you got me fucked up, like over spazzing that bitch, and then be pulling up. Be right up there in a couple motherfucking minutes, and I'm happy again. Shit, it was just a whole lot of dealing with that shit. Was a whole lot of fucking emotions going on at the time. They kept me good, cause as long as I was good on that mindset, they them, you good, bro. You gonna be going home, nigga. Don't even worry about that shit. Like, boy, them county lawyers is not no game. They would talk that shit. They would make, boy, some of them motherfuckers would talk that shit, make you think you going home tomorrow. I swear to God, you would be, what? Oh, what? I swear to God, one of the guys just had that exact same case. You said how many people? They had the exact same shit you did, and they had the exact same live cases. I'm talking about they would pump that shit in your brain. I was good off that shit. That worked. It didn't. I was not lying. That worked. That worked. It worked. I was in that bitch thinking I'm out for going home tomorrow. I did not go home tomorrow, but I felt like it. So it was all well. But Cheap Papa, he was one of them. And phone, I said, I've been, you know what I'm saying, my boy good. I ain't talked to him, seen him since, but I know he was still on that deck. He was always well. He was always had love. Everybody respected him, you know what I'm saying. He was one of the big folks. He was good, but shit, you could tell he was copacetic and whatever the fuck was going to happen. Just like the real, you know what I'm saying. He got caught dead at the wrong. Like he shot at their ass and they shot his ass back. Like it was a shootout with the police, and he popped they was popping each other. He popped one of them too, but they didn't. They had a vest on and shit, so they didn't get hurt. Like they didn't actually get punctured, but they made sure they put holes in his ass behind that shit. So, and he was just like, shit, we was out living wild. We was drinking and shit. That's how I'm telling him. I'll never be the type of nigga to be out motherfucker drinking and driving and shit on Stone. I've never been that type. That shit weird. You know, I've always been on my P's and Q's, and that's one thing I definitely learned behind that shit. Cause nigga, that shit, it only takes 2 shots to let that demon in your body, your dumb ass do some goofy ass shit and crash out and be gone for the rest of your life. I'm gone.
For Marvin B. Mayberry Sr., the former president of the Chicago Crossroads.